y'all? My name is Chantel. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, then welcome. On my channel, we discuss healthy vegan recipes, lifestyle, and simple living tips, so you don't want to miss out on some of the videos that I post on this channel. When I first transitioned into being vegan or even vegetarian, the videos on YouTube really did help me out, especially the what I eat in a day videos. I'm really excited to bring it to you. It's Saturday, it's a lazy day, so I don't really have anything planned. So I'm gonna be winging it, and I hope you guys enjoy. What I do in the morning is really drink a glass of water. I have this bottle glass jar that I bought from Target for like $4.99. It's important to start your day off with some water because it detoxes you, it boosts your metabolism, and you know, all that good stuff. So it gets your digestive system going, which is the most important for me at least. So that's it. Now, some people put like lemon or infuse it with cucumber or mint or whatever else. And if that's what you gotta do to like get your water down, then do it. But for me, I'm lazy. So I just do what's regular and what's easy, so cheers. My first meal of the day is going to be a large autumn juice. I don't know where I got this recipe from, but I know it was a long time ago, and I've tweaked it along the years. But it's very simple. It has carrots, apples, oranges, sweet potatoes, ginger, and in a perfect world, I would have some lemon, but I don't. I'm just going to roughly chop these up according to what my juicer can fit. I'm going to throw it in my juice, and that is pretty much it. I love this juice. A lot of people might be turned off. I know I was about having sweet potatoes in a juice, but something about a fresh juice, it's just, nothing else compares to it. Oh yeah. For lunch today, we're going to be making a banana nice cream. It's going to be chocolate, blueberry, banana nice cream. I try to get in a lot of fruits for lunch, and it's very easy for me to make like a smoothie or some nice cream or something like that, or a cereal bowl. But today I'm going to be making a nice cream. I have 2.5 frozen bananas here that I let thaw for about 15 minutes or so, and also a cup of frozen blueberries. And then I'm just gonna put everything in the blender so you guys can see what I'm gonna do. So your frozen fruit should be just soft enough to touch, however still very firm, because that's what's going to give you your banana nice cream consistency. If it's too soft, then it's just going to be thick like a smoothie bowl. So I always, if I've had it in the freezer for over 24 hours, then it's a definite 15 to 20 minute thaw. If it's only been a couple of hours, then you don't have to thaw it for so long. Although I do have a Vitamix, which is pretty high powered, I like to blend my ingredients one at a time, so that way I'm not overworking my blender. You can choose to do that however you want to. As you start to make these, you'll start to become a pro at it and you'll know your own blender. Okay, so this is the fun part. I'm about to add all my ingredients. I have about 1 tablespoon of cacao nibs, give or take. I love having that combination with the blueberry. It's really good. Also, peanut butter would be bomb in there, just saying. Now I'm going to add my chia seed. It's about a tablespoon of milled chia seeds, but you can add around any kind of chia seeds that you want, or flaxseed if you like. And once I have it to the consistency that I want it, I'm going to put it in my bowl. If this isn't thick enough for you, you can put it in the freezer for about 5 minutes or so, just checking periodically until it gets to the consistency. But I love it just like this. Now I'm going to add all of my toppings, my banana. I'm going to add some hemp seed for added fiber and all the great nutrients that it provides, and some cashews for some healthy fats. And I just love crunch, so all of my smoothie bowls, banana nice creams, whatever, is going to have something crunchy on top, because that's just me. But you can add whatever you want to it. I do also want to mention that this is a small smoothie bowl. Realistically, I probably would have added about 2 to 3 more bananas in there, depending on the size. Reason being, you want to make sure that if this is going to be a meal replacement, you're eating a substantial amount of calories. So 200 calories is not a lot for lunch, depending on how active you are. So if you are using this as a meal replacement, just make sure that you're eating enough calories to give you enough energy throughout the rest of your afternoon. If you guys have questions about that further, then go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. But let me tell you, this is delicious. My last meal of the day is going to be a barbecue chickpea wrap. I made another video a while ago about how to make barbecue chickpeas in a crock pot, but this is going to be a much simpler and easier recipe, so stay tuned to this. I'm going to start by chopping up a red onion. Now, I normally buy my quinoa in bulk, but I found this boil in the bag quinoa and I was like, jackpot. So I'm going to boil that per the directions. And then I'm also going to take a saucepan and saute a little bit of garlic and a little bit of water. I'm going to cook the garlic for just about 2 to 3 minutes until it starts to smell all good in the kitchen. Then I'm going to toss in my red onion and saute these for a good 15 minutes until they start to be caramelized and become translucent. Once the onions are cooked down, I added the main ingredient, which are the chickpeas. Since this is a super easy, lazy Saturday, I use store-bought organic chickpeas and rinse them and strain them, but you can use dried chickpeas if you like to and you feel like doing all that work. I didn't. So now I'm adding my barbecue sauce. I have about 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce in there. You can add a little bit more later if you think that you need it. And then I'm just going to mix it all up with my spatula to make sure that the barbecue sauce gets on everything. Now it's time to add all the delicious ingredients and seasonings to make it taste so good. So I have about 1/2 tablespoon of onion and garlic powder. I'm going to do a dash of salt, you can do that to taste, and about 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. I'm also going to add 1/2 tablespoon of chili powder and a capful of liquid smoke. That is optional. If you get smoky barbecue, then you really don't probably need to add the liquid smoke, but I do because it's in my cabinet and I like it. So I'm going to mix around all my ingredients to distribute them evenly. Once I do that, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of water and put the lid on there to simmer it. I do that to make sure that the chickpeas are a little softer. The next thing I'm going to do is make my coleslaw topping. I completely winged this recipe, but it turned out so good. I thought it was the perfect topper to the chickpeas. So I chopped up, as you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, some carrots and purple cabbage that I had in the refrigerator. I really needed to use that purple cabbage, so I did. Now I'm going to add my ingredients to make this a real coleslaw. So I have 2 spoonfuls of vegan mayo, a dash of sugar, 1 capful of vinegar, apple cider vinegar, a dash of salt, and a dash of pepper. And then I'm just going to mix that around. You really have to taste it to see if you like it and what other ingredients you want to add. If you want to add a little bit more salt or a little bit more pepper. Me, for instance, I like it to be peppery, so I probably would add more than a normal person. Once your chickpeas are done, this is what it should look like. Again, you can add more barbecue sauce on there if you want to. I thought they were perfect, so it's time for me to put it all together. So I have a whole wheat tortilla. I'm just gonna place a piece of lettuce down first and then add all of my ingredients right on top. So I have my barbecue chickpeas with those delicious onions on top of the lettuce. I also cut up a couple cucumbers because I thought it would add something to it. Turns out it was good. And then I'm gonna add my coleslaw right there on top. Next, I'm going to roll it all up. If anybody has any better ways to roll this up, please let me know in the comment section below. But I did it to the best of my ability. I stuck a toothpick right in the middle to help me out a little bit. And then I'm gonna serve it with a side of the quinoa. I didn't put any salt or pepper or anything on there, so you feel free to do that. And then I put a couple extra cucumbers on the side, just for plate presentation, really. But this is it. So this is what I ate in a day, you guys. Very simple meals for a very low-key, chill Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. And while you're here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe so you can see all the videos that I post every single week. Thank you guys again for watching. Until next time.